All right, I'm David. Welcome back to the Destination Arete March Madness Bracket Recap. As always, joining me, my friend, my brother, Mark. Mark, how are you feeling about the 16 songs? We've gotten through 2 rounds so far, 2 weeks, 2 rounds in March, and we got 16 songs left. I keep wanting to call them teams. The 16
No, that's
songs
fine.
left. How are you feeling about these 16 songs, man?
I am feeling pretty good about them. Except so I last time I didn't have my bracket. I now have my
Okay,
bracket. You can
nice.
see it's quite big. And so my bracket is not feeling great about these 16 teams. Specifically, it's not feeling great about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So it's
Oh,
yeah, it's not feeling great about 6 of them. But I think now in hindsight, uh, they probably deserve to be in, except for a few, which we'll get to. We'll get
so you
to a
got
few.
10 out of 16. Is that right?
Yeah, 10 out of 16. How many did you get?
I got 11.
Okay.
11 out of 16. But I was feeling pretty good after the first round because I only missed 2 out of 32.
Right.
So I was feeling pretty good, but the Sweet 16, nobody did what I thought they were going to do. So I don't want to go line by line here and talk about every songs. You guys can go to destinationarte.com/bracketology. I'll put the article in the description box to see just kind of like a breakdown of the 4 songs from each region remaining. But Mark, any surprises for you or any chagrin inducing? I want to start by talking about how um, Let It Go and The Wonderful Thing About Tigger is only 8 votes difference.
Mm.
Uh, only 8 votes. So that one was a close one. And I think The Wonderful Thing About Tigers probably could have beaten some other songs on this list. Um, and the funny thing is, it won on a couple different platforms, but then
Mm.
Let It Go won by more on other social media platforms. So that's what pushed it out. But
Yeah, that's really interesting to me because if you had said at the beginning of this, what song is going to almost beat Let It Go, I probably would not have predicted
no.
The Wonderful Thing About Tigers. I would have been like, man, it'd have to be matched up with like maybe like Friend Like Me, or it'd have to be matched up with like Make a Man Out of You. I would have to have thought that it would have to face something a little bit big, something a little bit more mainstream. But I guess our nostalgic audience, like our generation, I guess just loves Tigger. Our audience does. So, which
Hopefully.
I'm a fit. Like, if stop listening to our content if you're not Tigger fans.
Yeah, that's
So
hilarious.
yeah,
We got 97 people that need to stop listening. Maybe
yeah,
don't go that
exactly.
far.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. No, yeah, that went too far. But I will say, I thought that Just Around the River Bend, I had Just Around the River Bend beating Bell.
Yeah, I did too.
And in hindsight, that was a bad decision. I think I was a little sister biased because
Mm.
my sister loves Just Around the River Bend. And so I was like, oh, she represents the popular opinion. No, she did.
And Bell doubled it up, like 132 to 61, like double the
One
votes. So
handedly, yeah.
yeah, it wasn't even the one from that region. Which region is that? The Animal Kingdom region. Bare Necessities beat Go the Distance by 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one was so close, and I think the deciding factor really was, oh no, that wasn't. Like I said, it's the same thing where like it wins on some platforms, but it loses on others.
Mm-hmm.
And the Instagram audience really pushed the Bare Necessities to the win on that one. So it is interesting to see how the different platforms break down, but only 6 votes difference. I thought Go the Distance was going to beat Bare Necessities, so I missed that one as well. I actually had
I
Go the
have
Distance in the Elite 8.
really,
Yeah.
I have Bare Necessities in the final 4. So when
Wow.
I saw how close when I saw how close that matchup was, I was like, like I need Bare Necessities to win. Just one more thing on Bell, just circling back.
Oh,
I
sure.
think that Bell, I think that I failed to take into account that Beauty and the Beast is 2 movies, so it has a lot more.
Yeah.
And Pocahontas is only 1 movie, so I think I should have taken that into account.
Yeah, that's a great point. These live action remakes have really given a lot of these songs a second life and, push them back into the popular consciousness. So that's good to know. Another close one that I actually got on social media and told people about was the Prince Ali "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" matchup. And I should not have
Who
done that
won?
because Prince Ali won,
Oh,
and
okay.
I did not have that one advancing. I had "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" making it to the Sweet 16. But that bracket is a mess. I had We're All in This Together going to the Elite Eight, and it lost to Do You Want to Build a Snowman? So I'm all over the place in that region. But this one was the closest, I think, 109 to 105. And it was it was like 87 to 86 when I posted. So another 20 votes came in overnight for both songs. So another 40 people voted
Really?
overnight after I posted that story. So pretty a pretty close matchup there. And Prince Ali, like I said, when I watched Aladdin last week, I understood like why like Robin Williams is one of the greats of all
Mm-hmm.
time. In fact, I just watched another video with him, a movie with him in it that we can talk about another time. But that song, I can totally see how you just sit there and be like, wow, this is so cool. And I think Will Smith sings it in the new version. So you've got Robin Williams and Will Smith.
Again, 2 movies.
Yeah.
2 movies. Aladdin.
But Can You Feel the Love Tonight? 2 movies. It's Lion King. They remade the Lion King.
2 movies. Yeah. But was there singing in the new one?
Oh yeah, yeah. In fact, there was new songs on top of the old ones, like because Donald Glover was in it, and James Corden, who's known for singing songs, and Beyonce. So
I love that description, James Corden, known for singing songs. I want that to be like the undertitle of his like on a TV show he's being interviewed. It's like James Corden, known for singing songs. It's like what is that, like that one meme where it's like Chris, former child, you know, it's like
yeah. Okay, so this next week, here's what's gonna happen. The 2 matchups from Hollywood Studios and the 2 matchups for Animal Kingdom will be on Monday. And then the 2 matchups on the other side of the bracket will be Tuesday. And then the last matchup from Hollywood and the last matchup from Animal on Wednesday. And the last matchup from Epcot and the last matchup from Kingdom on Thursday. So we will have a Final Four by Friday. And then Monday and Tuesday of the following week will be the Final Four in the National Championship. So what I'm going to ask you is, like, by the time that this next week finishes, we're going to have 4 songs left. So I'm going to ask you, do you want to give me your Final Four, or do you want to give me like maybe 2 of your Final Four and 2 of your Elite Eight picks or something like that?
I mean, I can give you my Final Four. One of them is not in it anymore.
That's rough.
I woefully underestimated the star power of supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I had that in my Final Four. So I guess my bracket rule is if it's beyond 8 characters, don't put it in your Final Four.
Nice,
or something like
nice.
That.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that rule holds up. But so I had Supercal in my Final Four. I have Make a Man Out of You in my Final Four, which I'm still very confident in that. I have Beauty and the Beast in the Final Four, which I am a little shaky on, but I'm very glad that it is still in the bracket. Like, very, very glad. And then I have Bare Necessities in my Final Four as well. So my Final Four was Supercal, Man Out of You, Necessities, and Beauty.
Wow, that's crazy because I have none of those songs in my Final Four. I See the Light beating A Whole New World. Yeah. I have A Whole New World upsetting I'll Make a Man of You. I have How Far I'll Go beating whichever of these 2 songs it faces, but I think I'm worried about How Far I'll Go now, because Do You Want to Build a Snowman has just been blazing past people and getting stuck in my head and my wife's head. Every time we read the title, then for the next day, we're both. And then also the Prince Ali fandom, because it was so close with Can You Feel the Love Tonight, I'm not as worried. Like, maybe it'll lose to Do You Want to Build? But I have Beauty and the Beast losing to Let It Go. And then I had Go the Distance losing to Circle of Life. So Circle of Life, Let It Go, How Far I'll Go, and I See the Light. Which is weird that I had 3 3D movies in my Final Four, but.
That is interesting. I mean, they are the newer ones, which could make them more popular. Yeah, I have Bare Necessities beating Circle of Life. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but I do have that. And it was really difficult. I have Hakuna Matata playing Man Out of You in the Magic Kingdom matchup. So I feel honestly really confident in my Magic Kingdom. I only have 2 2 misses so far in that one. My Epcot is toast, but my Magic Kingdom is going strong.
Nice. Well, I could easily see Hakuna Matata making it Elite Eight, even Final Four, if people feel excited about it. But that Bare Necessities Circle of Life matchup, if it does happen, well, even like right now, Belle and Circle of Life, 2 movies per song, and the Bare Necessities one, 2 movies if it plays Circle of Life, 2 movies per song. I'm trying to look for other matchups like that. I'll Make a Man Out of You versus A Whole New World. I don't even know if I'll Make a Man Out of You was in the new Mulan, but another 2 movies matchup. And so, and even the one I'm actually worried about the most is Let It Go versus You'll Be in My Heart, because the Phil Collins love is just strong. And I like, people might eventually get tired of Let It Go. Who knows?
Yeah, they just keep seeing it, because again, I had You'll Be in My Heart beating Cruella de Vil, which did not happen. But I do have You'll Be in My Heart in the Elite Eight.
Nice.
Like I do have confidence.
And the way
oh,
go ahead.
I was going to say, and in hindsight, if I had it to do over again, I probably would have had it in my Final Four. I probably would have had it.
Well, and I've been doing it differently this year. In past years, I would put the contests I thought were going to be close first, because those are the ones, the stories that people see the most often. And then I would put like the 1 seed, the blowouts, last. This year, I've just been putting like the 1 seed and then the 12-8, like I've been doing it in order of a bracket, like if you were watching a bracket go down. So I don't know if, people keep seeing I'll Let It Go on Monday. Like this is the 3rd Monday in the row seeing Let It Go. Maybe they'll go with Phil Collins. Who knows? So yeah, those are my predictions. I don't know if you have anything else to say about the bracket. I had someone reach out to me, a good friend, Christoph. I think I interviewed him in the first year of the podcast. He said it's been the highlight of his day every day, and he's been really looking forward to it. So that's been encouraging to hear. I'm glad to hear that, like, it's a difficult time. We're kind of like celebrating a year of uncertainty in the world. And so I'm glad that we can be like a sure thing in people's lives and, giving people a chance to listen to fun songs and have fun with this. So.
I agree. It's been a blast, and I always look forward to the matchups. I always feel whenever there's no matchup, I'll go on Instagram and, I'm like, oh, no matchup today.
Yeah, I know. I felt like I always have this routine in the morning, like right before work, I do all this posting. And then today I didn't have anything to post, and I was kind of like looking at my phone. I kept opening my phone and going to Instagram, like I should be doing something. I'm missing something here. But well, as always, subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on social media if you want to vote in this bracket, and if you want to see about interviews that we have coming out with artists. We had a great interview come out this last week with Armand Serrano, who has worked on Disney movies. So go check that out. And as always, we will see you guys in a couple weeks with another interview. And we'll see you in a week with a recap of the Elite Eight and the Final Four.
Yeah.